the caretaker, what we call there the top, the foreman. He had about 5 daughters. They were all beautiful women, young, single. And there was a little lady there, which was a cousin to these girls that her father and mother had both deceased. And she was brought over there to live with her uncle. And those girls, they wasn't those fancy type of frilly frocks, you know, and they just took this poor little girl and they just treated her like she was some animal. All the hard work poured right on her. She washed the dishes, she cleaned up, she fixed the bunks, she had to do it all. And they just stayed around with polished fingernails and manicure, the stuff on their lips and all fixed up, you know, just prissy. When they heard that from Chicago, the big packing company who owned the outfit, his young single son was coming to visit the ranch. Oh, did they dike out in good clothes? And did they dress and make ready for his coming? And each night the conversation would be, they were going to dance this young man and marry him, they would own the ranch themselves, for the son would fall heir to all. So they made themselves ready. Of course, that poor little cousin, that reminds me of an offcast somewhere. You can appreciate her. She was a beautiful woman, but oh my, she was a nice little girl, but she was not even considered among them, not as a relative, not even considered. So the poor little fellow just went ahead working, and when the young man arrived, they didn't know it, but he come looking for a wife. And as this boy looked upon him, he was disheartened. And that night they were having something on the order. In them days, it's been long ago, they called it Charleston, which is just like a rock and roll. And they were going to throw one of those big parties. Many of you people remember that old Charleston dance they did back when I was a kid, when I was out there. But this boy was sick of that stuff. He was hunting for a real girl. So he sipped out other party.
Good evening. Don't be afraid of me. I want to tell you something. I come out here for one purpose. I come out to find a wife. I've been watching you, and I've found that you are a virtuous woman. I am so sick and tired of that fancy going on in the city. I find a character in you that they don't have. I want a wife with character. You just meet that specification. Will you marry me?
Of course I would, but I'm not worthy.
Don't say you're bad. I'm not looking for clothes and things. Now, you make yourself ready. 1 year from this night, I'll be back to get you. Will you marry me?
All years she worked, slaved, and saved her little 75 cents of clothes they give her for her